What kind of wood burning crafts could I make that will sell? Hey Pyro, the holiday season is heavy upon us, so let's get into this list of simple wood burning crafts that you can make and sell at all the markets this year. I'm Jannie Lisenby, your Pyro professor. Let's burn. Craft number 1, wood-burned earrings. Earrings are probably one of the most popular items on Etsy, at craft fairs. I mean, everybody's buying earrings. So this is an obvious first choice. Now for these earrings, you're going to need earring hooks. I used kidney earrings for this project. You'll also need a set of pliers. Really, any set of pliers will do. This happens to be a set of bent nose pliers. And you will need circle cutouts about 1.5 inches long or tall. You will also need sealant and a burner. You may want a pencil to sketch on the design. And I'll have links in the description for all of this. Now you can buy cutouts from various places online, or you can cut out your own like I did using the Ortur Laser Master 3. They sent me this laser to try out. This machine has a lot of capability, and I was really impressed with the amount of detail that you can cut out with this machine. I mean, some of this detail was really, really fine. I mean, look at the reins on these camels. They are so tiny. I really enjoyed making my own wood cutouts, and I think you will too. You should definitely give this machine a try. The link is in the description, the Ortur Laser Master 3. Once you have your cutouts, you sand off the top using a 220 grit. That just kind of gets any of the slivers off of the wood. And then you want to burn your design. I am burning a forest design, so the front trees I'm going to make a bit darker than the middle ground trees, and then I will make the trees that are furthest away the lightest. When that one's finished, you do the same with the other earring. After the burning is done, I like to add a finish, whether it's a polyacrylic or a polyurethane or even an epoxy, and then you add the earring hooks. Simply bend the earring hook open so that you can slide the circle onto the hook. Now you can use your fingers to bend it. I like to use my fingers to open it, but then I like to use the pliers to close it because then I can get a crisp corner on the front and on the back. Do that for both earrings, and you have a beautiful set of earrings that are simple and ready to sell. You do have to be careful though. Sometimes your wood cutouts are going to be larger than the hooks are on your earring hooks. So what I do is I like to get some large jump rings and use a couple of extra wood cutouts. And then I make these extra long earrings that have beautiful embellishments on them, and it just makes them look that much richer. Now for the second set of earrings, I'm burning some simple mountains in the background and a few trees in the forefront. And to burn mountains, you're basically burning triangles with one half of the mountain being one half of the triangle being dark and the other half of the triangle being light in general. And you don't want it to be a perfect triangle because no mountain is. So just make a slightly imperfect triangle and make half of it dark and half of it light. Then add trees in the front. Add your sealant, let it cure. Then it's time to add your findings. Using those regular earring hooks, we are going to take our pliers and twist the circle sideways. Then we are going to twist the jump rings open and place our wood cutout on that jump ring. Then we'll take the jump ring and place it onto the earring hook and twist it closed. Once again, we'll take the other jump ring and twist it open. Then thread it through the hole on the wood cutout and through the other wood cutout. Then we twist it closed. Then we have another set of earrings that is ready to be packaged up and sold. Wood burning craft number 2, customized pet ornaments. You will need wood cutouts of the animals, a burner, sealant, and jute twine. You simply take these wood cutouts of animals And if you don't have them, you can make them. And you put the name of the animal on the ornament. I like to use the writing tip, and I like to use my own cursive, but you can create a pattern using text on your computer. You can also buy commercial fonts that you can use for commercial projects that you can sell. Then you can create a pattern and trace it onto the ornaments. Now, sometimes the animal is just their pet, and it's fun. You can put on there the date that they joined the family. And sometimes these are memorial ornaments, such as animals that have been part of the family and have passed away. And so then you want the birth and death year. Once the burning is done, again, you want to add a sealant, whether it's a polyacrylic, a polyurethane, a spray varnish that's clear, or an oil. And then once that's cured, you want to add your jute twine. I usually make it about 10 inches long. If you're unsure, make it 12 inches long, and then tie a knot in the end and cut off any excess. It's a really sweet, customizable gift that customers love. They absolutely love having their pets memorialized and put on their Christmas trees. Now, a lot of times you see pet portraits being done, but this takes a lot of time on your part and it costs the customer a lot more. This is a simpler way to have the same effect and still give your customer a wonderful, customized pet ornament. The third craft that sells is this one. Winter-themed wooden signs. Winter theme is anything that has to do with snowflakes falling or frosty landscapes, mittens, hot cocoa, cozy blankets, snowmen, that kind of thing. For this, you'll need to make a snowflake wood cutout or buy one, get a burner, a square MDF board, black spray paint, measuring tape, chalk marker, wood glue, clear spray paint sealant, and a sawtooth hanger or a photo stand. Now here I've got the snowflake cutout that I made, and I am using the large ballpoint tip. This I'm going to use to make different sized dots. I want to make larger dots anywhere where all the points are connecting, and then thinner dots in between those points. That's just an artistic style that I like, but really you could just put dots all the way down these middle lines. And I'm not doing it on every single line, I'm just going to do it on the main lines of the snowflake. And then I'm going to spray paint some MDF board. Now that's not technically wood, I would not burn that, but I'm painting it as the background, and then I'm going to glue the snowflake to the sign. I'm going to first use a chalk marker because I have a black board here, and I'm going to use that to mark the center. So I use my tape measure, and I measure across the middle as close to the center as I think I can get. I mark it right in the middle, and then I will go the other direction, find the center and mark it, and then I will add glue to the back of the snowflake and place it in the center of the sign. Then you clamp that down and let it dry for however long the glue says to let it cure. Then you add a clear coat. I would recommend a clear spray varnish or a clear spray paint. And then you can add a sawtooth hanger on the back. Mine came with a stand on the back. Then this project is also ready for sale. Craft number 4. This craft is a Christmas-themed Woodburn sign. Where the last one was celebrating the beauty of the season, this one is all about the religious holiday of Christmas. You will need a Christmas wood cutout, a square MDF board, black spray paint, colored paper, a paper cutter, spray adhesive, wood glue, clear spray sealant, and of course a burner. The first thing you want to do is get your cutout, and you will focus on something like the Nativity or angel singing, or in this case, wise men coming to visit on camelback. The next thing you want to do is add your lettering. You can find Christmas phrases all over the place. So just find one that you think is beautiful and add that to your wood cutout. Again, I am using the writing nib. This is one of my favorite nibs to use. I took a 13-inch square piece of MDF and spray painted it black. Then I took a 12-inch paper and I cut out an 11-inch square out of the inside of it. That left me with a 1-inch border to put around this MDF square. Then I took the back side of the paper and I sprayed it with spray adhesive. Then I laid that on the MDF board exactly where I wanted it, and then placed the wood cutout where I wanted it to be. Then I pushed it up slightly and marked the placements with the chalk marker so I would know exactly where to put it when I added the glue. Then I added glue to the back of the wood cutout and clamped it down to dry. Then I added a clear spray varnish and a sawtooth hanger to the back. Here's another Christmas craft that's now market ready. Has this video been helpful so far? If it has, it'd be amazing if you'd hit the like button and tell me about it in the comments. Craft number 5. Bookmarks. You'd be surprised how much the small stuff sells at craft shows. People love stocking stuffers. You will need your bookmark or a bookmark cutout, a burner, paint, sealant, string or ribbon, and some charms. So get your bookmark cutouts and then you start making your design. You burn it on, and if you're going to add any colors or anything like that, do that now. And then once that has dried, you add your sealant. After you've added your sealant, you add the ribbon at the top, or the string. In this case, I used hemp knots and attached some charms to it. Then you're ready to add this one to your booth or your shop. I invite you to join the Burn Savvy membership, where I will be sharing more tutorials, more in-depth, non-time-lapsed tutorials on how you can level up your skills so you can get the clean, crisp lines, the buttery smooth shading that you want so that you can be faster, you can burn cleaner, and your art will be far more satisfying to you. That is what I hope for you in the Burn Savvy membership. You can check out more about that right here. I hope to see you there. Later, Pyro.